Hi Brady, today we're going to be learning about conventions and making our words plural. And sometimes you have to change the base of a word when you're making it plural. So the first thing we're going to do to start our activity is we're going to write about this picture. So as you can see, it's a tree, it has a door in it, and it has a light. So whatever comes to mind, we're just going to write for about 5 minutes. I'm going to set a timer, and then I'm going to write with you, and then we'll do another activity.
Okay.
All right, you can start now. You're coming up on that 5 minutes. Are you almost done with your story?
Yeah, this is about all I got.
Okay. So the next activity we're going to do involves looking through your independent reading book. So if you could just grab those. I know you're reading quite a few because you're an avid reader.
Yep.
So what you're going to do is you're going to look through your books, and you're going to find words that end in the letter S. So it doesn't matter what the word is, you're just going to find words that end in the letter S. And we're going to write these down on these note cards right here, so you can just put this to the side right now. And I will go through one of your independent reading books with you and write down a few that I find.
Okay.
And then once we have found quite a few, we are going to do an activity with them.
All right.
Alright, so now that we found all of our words in our independent reading books, we're going to sort them by categories. So you're just going to kind of look at words and see if there's anything you notice about them that's similar.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, I'll start you off with this one. So normally the base word is party, But when you make it plural, it changes to parties. So I'm going to start you with that category right there, and then we can just keep working on these plural categories.
Okay.
All right. So after you get these sorted out, I'm just going to have you kind of talk me through what you're thinking these categories are. Okay, so can you walk me through your different categories, your different ideas?
Okay, so I have my first category right here. These are the ones with it, and it goes from a Y to an IES, right?
Yeah, so you're making it plural, so you're making it mean more than one, right? So
Mhm.
you would start with the base word of candy, and then you would change it to candies, yeah?
These are the plural words where you just add the S at the end.
Okay.
Then there's this one where you add an S at the end also.
Okay.
And then there's these ones where they both had, in the singular form, they both had an F, but they changed to a V when you made them plural, like lives.
Okay. So yeah, when you make things plural, you typically add S to make it mean more than one. So what we're going to be working on the next few days and in our own writing is just focusing on if we made it plural in the right way, if we are wanting it to mean more than one. And so here's this chart we're going to be looking at. This is word ending. So consonant plus Y. So an example would be party. So we have that one right up there. And you would change the Y to an I and add ES.
Yeah.
And then we have the word ending vowel plus Y. So key. So Key. Vowel and then Y. So you keep the Y and you just add on S, just like we did on most of these. And then we have this one when it's F, F, E, I, F, and sounds like chief, then you would only add F. But if it is F, F, E, and sounds like wife, then you would change the F to a V and you would add ES. So now we're going to look at your own writing and we're going to practice editing your writing to make sure that you use the right form of S to make it plural to mean more than one. So can we go through your writing? Would you like to read it or would you like me to read it?
You can read it.
Okay, this door in the tree leads to a world never seen by humans. In this new place, there are many new species never seen before. Their lives are way different than ours here. This new world also has humans that are similar to us but speak different languages. They all love nature and live without technology. So now that you can see this chart and we're going to be working based off this chart, what are some things you notice about your writing and that we should possibly edit about your writing?
So on like, for the plural, I kept it an F when I should have changed the F to a V and added the ES.
Yeah, so their lives. Yep, that's right.
I think that might be the only mistake I had.
So I noticed you added a lot of the consonants where you just add S. That's a pretty typical one. So you mentioned leads, and let's see what else. I thought that was, oh, humans. That was the other one I was looking for. And then you also have some where you added ES, so languages. So tomorrow we are going to read a mentor text called Happy Endings, a story about suffixes. And we are going to continue talking about including S and ES. And it's just a fun little book that'll help you remember these different rules that we have on our chart. And this chart will be up for you to use in your future writing from here on out.
Alright.